So I'm Andrew, I'm 50, I've been playing golf for 30 years. Many years ago, I had a pain in my back and I ignored it for a few weeks and it got worse, unsurprisingly, and I luckily bumped into Andrew at a health club that he was doing some sessions at, and it completely changed my life, to be honest with you, because I went from being in pretty much agony, travelling everywhere, to walking freely, and it was just a revelation, really. And I've kept it up ever since. I have a monthly session that just keeps me loose, and I've been doing that for about 8 or 9 years now. I've been playing golf for about 30 years. I've sort of through the years had different phases of how much I've played. I was fairly competitive sort of 25 years ago when I first started, so I was playing 3 or 4 times a week. Life and work gets in the way, so I played at a handicap of 15.9 when I started this program, and I probably play once or twice a week now, which is pretty much all I can manage with everything else going on. Yeah, so Andrew mentioned to me that he was wanting to try this program, and I said I'd be delighted to have a go. And it was a couple of sessions a week, designed to sort of just get you golf ready. I wasn't too sure really, because you sort of think, I'm not sure how much this is going to help my golf. You know, you normally go to a golf teacher for improvements in golf. So I think my expectations were that I'm sure something would happen. I wasn't too sure what. So the thing that I noticed most starkly was I was much looser, particularly up in the shoulders and the upper body. I think I've never been a very big hitter, and I don't get a full shoulder turn, and I certainly get a far better shoulder turn now. So the first thing I saw was a lot more consistency, a lot straighter with my driving in particular. And then as the weeks went on, I started to see a difference in length. So again, not a great big hitter, but I probably have added 15 to 20 yards onto a drive, which is significant, and probably half a club on my irons, which is pretty significant. But the consistency that I see now is fantastic. Played in 5 competitions over the time we've been working together. I've won 3. I won the club championships with the 67 net. I won the champion of champions. And I won a charity event with 96 people in it, and then I've had 2 seconds in the others. My handicap cut, I've come down 1.5 shots over that time as well. My friends have fallen out with me because they keep telling me I'm a shark and a bandit now. But it's just incredible how the difference it's made without seemingly doing anything golf related. I've always been fairly steady in terms of competitions. You know, probably the previous 5 competitions I've probably had, you know, a couple of top 10s, maybe an okay here or there, but I haven't won anything for a while. A net 67, which is my best medal score for probably a few years. I shot 45 points in the charity event, which was just incredible, the best round of golf I've had for probably about 5 years. So yeah, the difference in levels has been huge, all down to that little bit of length and more consistency. Yeah, so I think they were vastly exceeded. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the sessions with Andrew, but like I say, when you're having work done on you, you're not really too sure exactly what it's doing, and then when you get on the course you can feel it a lot more. So it's hugely exceeding expectations, because like I say, I feel much looser, I feel much better prepared, my swing is better and stronger, my core is stronger, and that's why the results I think have been like they have, and long may it continue. Yeah, I would say that's exactly where I was, and having done it, I would recommend it to anyone, because, like I say, particularly if you are someone who isn't as mobile, like I say, if you haven't quite got a full shoulder turn, if your core is a little bit weak, it's those areas that I think this can really, really help you without having to spend hours and hours on the range.